And if you still mad about how that mofo did you, let's go ahead and get a reading on it. This reading about to hit, I could tell. Paper planes. I don't know why that just came to mind. Paper planes. I don't know if that's a song. Isn't that a song by what's her name? Y'all know the song. All I wanna do is ain't that a song? Hold on. Yeah, Paper Planes by MIA just came to mind. I don't know why that's relevant, but it is. Okay, so let's see why things went wrong. Let's start there. Okay, first of all, we got the Death card. Okay, so maybe we're dealing with a Scorpio. Maybe we're dealing with a situation that's already ended. Okay, we've got endings and transformations. And then we have the Four of Pentacles reversed. Someone is really, really, really not fucking with you. It's oftentimes somebody who's holding back. They're conserving their energy. It's not quite like the Seven of Wands where they've got walls up, but they're withholding and conserving their energy from you. And sometimes also it has to do with money. Now, because it came out reversed, sometimes it can represent clinging. So maybe you or your person is clinging on. Now, the Empress is kind of here as well. And what else? The Three of Pentacles. I feel like you really want to work it out. You're really trying to be soft and feminine, and you want to figure out a solution. And maybe there's a third party in the mix that you don't know about, or maybe you've already thrown a third party in the mix. Okay, but still, you're trying to figure out how to kind of like be cool about this. What are the messages? Okay, we've got air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or somebody who's just very smart, very intelligent. What else? Queen of Swords. So we've got divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay, air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But honestly, it's very rare that I get the king and queens come out back to back. So it's very much divine feminine and masculine, but also specifically of people who are very, very intelligent. What else? What went wrong? Okay, so the communication. There's a communication breakdown here. Someone isn't speaking their truth. And someone is really overloaded, way too busy, okay, in this connection for shit to work out right now. What else? Okay, we've got King of Pentacles coming up reverse. So there's a financial element here of insecurity. And we have Judgment, awakening. There needs to be a reckoning. There needs to be a moment where either you decide, okay, I'm going to like move past this and I'm going to kind of finally seek absolution and kind of like really just move beyond this and give, I want to say give up, but I don't really know if that's what you should do yet. I just feel like you're trying to be the bigger person. You're trying to be the bigger person, but I'm not really quite sure if you're succeeding. Why is that the case here? There's definitely some trauma up in the mix here. There's definitely some trauma that I'm sensing and feeling. Where is the trauma stemming from? Okay, get away. I'm telling you, somebody's literally avoiding you. Literally avoiding you. Take a break to get clear. Time apart is needed. Long distance affair. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's far, long distance. There's maybe that's part of why there's communication issues. It's like they're telling you one thing, but you're sensing another because you're not near them. You don't know what they're really up to, so you can't tell if you can believe what they're telling you. Why is there trauma involved here? Okay, we've got sneaky. What'd I say? What did I say? Sneaky. Sneaky. Somebody is not being honest with you, going behind your back, telling lies about you having a secret affair. Listen, and what else? But I also feel like, too, we have to be aware if you are somebody who was continuously cheated on, or that's like your truth, you're just so used to people cheating on you, recognize that that is a pattern that you're afraid of coming to fruition. So you might low-key be attracting that by accident. Okay, so I want you to be aware of that. Maybe somebody's not cheating on you, but because you're fearing it, it almost like manifests. We've got innocent here, which is why I guess I'm saying that. Not guilty as charged, tries to do the right thing, hostility, hold you. I feel like you are so sure that there's a third party here. You're so fucking sure that you're holding on to this connection and you're wanting to be proven right. But I actually don't think that's the situation. I think you're like making that up. What's really going on here? What's really going on here? You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I'm telling you, because for me, this is already ended, but you're still like not over it. I feel that. I mean, sometimes it's like that. Finding out the truth crushed me. I don't know if that's on your end or their end. You decide what truth that is. What else do you have for this person watching? It was my fault, but I blamed you. Here's what I think happened. Okay, I'm gonna be so honest with your situation. I mean, this is gonna reach a lot of people, but this is what I think happened. I think your clinginess actually pushed someone away. And because they pulled away, you convinced yourself that they were cheating on you, but they weren't. And they somehow blamed you for their inability to communicate properly. That's what I think is happening based off the cards in here that I'm seeing. All right, what's going on? Where's this connection going with this person? Honeymoon. Okay. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay. Where's this connection going for this person? Soulmate. I told you, divine feminine masculine energy. Yes, this is your soulmate. I'm afraid to pick another card. Let's get a tarot card. Where is this connection ultimately going, Spirit? Okay, Four of Swords. It needs to be on ice. You need to just chill. You need to give that person space. I have an old video that I posted years ago, and I said, instead of being anxious about why they're not reaching out to you, you need to wish them well energetically and say, you know what, they're going to get to me in the right time, and I'm going to worry about myself, and I'm going to work on myself, and I'm going to do what I need to do, and everything's going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Like, come on, Queen Ari. Queen Ari. My name is Lightworker Whit. I'm a strategic intuitive advisor, and if you want to work with me one-on-one, everything you know is on my bio.